In today's episode, we build a tavern in the bowl for the alphas to rest, feast, and share their tales. We also dive into the location for this season's megabase. So without further ado, let's begin. So welcome back to Alphacraft. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. We've got a bit of stuff that I want to do in today's episode, so might as well just get started. First of all, we're going to go and open the secret Santa present that's under the tree. And yeah, I'm curious to see what's in it. So here's our present here. It looks very nice. Very nicely decorated. I wonder who did this. Make sure there's no creepers or anything in here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh my god, my inventory is full. Okay, we're gonna have to put some stuff in now. Let's just see what we got. Oh, very nice. Awesome. Hang on, I'm just gonna read this book first. Merry Christmas. This book entitles you to 5 custom heads of your choice. To receive your head, write what would you like in this book and place it in the chest with your name on it by the nether portal. Check back a while later to find them. Oh, okay. That's what the chest was for. There's like a chest at the nether portal. And I was wondering, why is there a chest with my name on it? That makes sense now because it's 5 custom heads of your choice. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. It was like, basically I was needing like some wool basically for a future build I have in mind. I was going to probably need a bit of wool for it. And fortunately, like, that's a lot of wool, so I'm very pleased with that. And there's also golden carrots and some emeralds. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to take this stuff back with me. Thank you to whoever got that secret Santa gift for me. I have to figure out what kind of custom mob heads. I'm thinking mob head. I don't know. In terms of what custom heads I would like. I don't know. I have to think about that, But something that I have done off camera is this stairs. I've built like 2 different like sets of stairs just so you can get up them so much easier instead of having to constantly climb up the mountain and then falling down and taking damage and all that. You can just climb up these stairs and you could just walk up them. It's so much easier. Save so much time, food and whatnot. But also some other things that I've been doing off camera is, well, I've gotten some of these, I think I've had them last episode. I'm not sure. I got some of these enchanted tools and all that. Oh, hi. Sorry, this is not open yet for you, Mr. I hope I didn't look at the eyes. Okay, he's fine. Yeah, it's not open yet. This is still under construction. This is meant to be like a tavern or an inn almost, I'm thinking, because we've got kind of like a pirate-esque kind of theme here, and I'm just thinking, an inn's a good place to, sit in here and have some drinks and food and, a good night's rest. So this is kind of the idea I've been doing so far. This is just like the foundation. So I'm thinking the idea is to have maintain the same kind of palette with the wood for like the roof there. So like spruce here and then dark oak for like the outline and the edge. Got some spruce pillars, and also gonna use some orange terracotta. I'm thinking that would be kind of a nice kind of color just to make it pop a little bit more instead of like, I was tempted to have blue, but I'll have to explain that later. Anyways, the floor, I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm not sure with this dripstone. I put all this dripstone down. I'm not sure how well it goes. I put some granite in there too, but it's a tough block to try and figure out what works and what doesn't work with it. So this was going to be like the main kind of bar area here. We're going to probably have like a fireplace here or something, maybe a few, different kinds of tables and stuff like that. This was basically going to transition into here which is going to be where like the living quarters are going to be. So I've been doing that so far, and hang on, while we're at it, let's just take these out of here and grab those melons. For one of the advancements, you need a stack of melon blocks, and those were the last two, I believe. We had one more. There we go. The melancholy Dane. Very nice. Craft a stack of melon blocks. Very nice. And I'm also doing this castaway one. That's probably why you're noticing I've got dried kelp in my inventory, where you basically eat nothing but dried kelp for 3 in-game days. I think for now I want to build up the tavern a bit more, because that's going to be the last build I'm going to do around here for now, and then I'm going to probably start working on the mega base idea. So we're going to get this going, and yeah, we'll take it from there basically. So I've done some work, and this is kind of what I've been doing. It's not fully finished. I think the exterior is basically done. I just need to do a bit more interior work, trying to add some like little decorations and all that. But here's kind of the result. I'm going to head inside here. As you can tell, it's not fully done yet. I've just basically got like, this is meant to be like the main tavern area. I need to add like a few more tables because I've only got like one large one and a small, or like one there. We've got like a counter here where patrons can come up and, you know, get a drink and all that. And fortunately, you can do this with, it's like the sit data pack or something. It's like a data pack, yeah, where you can sit on stairs and all that, which is quite nice. You don't have to have a stair like sitting all the way out here. Yeah, so we got a counter here, and we got a bunch of kind of different like food in here, mostly like kind of, so we got like different kinds of potions or brews here that you can get. And over here, we got like a fireplace. And if you go over here, we've got like a little storage place here. It's like the trick with the fireplaces, where if you put raw food on it and you let it cook, not all the way, you just put them on there, and as they're cooking, you put a water bucket on it, and because it gets put out and the items stay there. So it's like almost like a little shelf or rack thing you can use as like a decoration item for a build. I can't remember where I first saw it from, but it was a very nice trick that I never actually used till now, which is, it's a pretty cool trick, I won't lie. And also, I was planning to have like other food kind of stuff here too as storage, just as like a little storage place there. We head around to the side here, we've got like a little upstairs area and 2 rooms here, which is meant to be like for people who are wanting to stay for the night and all that. They can like rent a room and, you know, sleep for the night, or just have a place to just, you know, take some rest from a hard day's work or something like that, or like for wandering travelers and whatnot. This is meant to be like just like a room. You can just put like things and bibs and bobs in there, but the main room is in here, so you can have like a nice window view of the bowl. But I just wanted to bring you up to speed as to what I've been doing with regards to that. And speaking of other kinds of things, welcome to our little humble abode over here in the middle of what seems to be almost nowhere. But no, this is going to be our mega base kind of area I've got planned for the season. It's not actually on the surface. No, but we're going to have to do a little bit of navigation. It's going to be dark, dangerous, possibly fatal, but the place we're looking for is under here. So I'm just going to pop this night vision potion and the water breathing potion, because it's under here. And we're just going to swim through here. I'm just going to show you the place, and I'm not going to explain what the mega base is going to be of. Done some like very basic kind of like scouting, basically overviewing the place. And I showed the neighbors, which I will show, like tell you later. I really quickly showed the neighbors this place. Oh, and as you can see, we're already greeted by like a skeleton. If I can kill him. Where are you at? There you go. Yeah, get out of here. Anyways, yeah, so this is the place. And yeah, it's massive. Like, this is one part of the cave here. There's a huge kind of like cave network here. I'm gonna just try and explain. without getting blown up and shot by skeletons and creepers and zombies and stuff. Okay, so here's the next part of it. It's like a huge cave. So this surface is right there. Our place is like, our little abode is like just above that basically. And it comes all the way down here. As you can see, there's a huge like opening right here as well, which it kind of connects to. And there's like a geode there. There's a mine shaft right there. And there's even more to this place. There's like huge gushes of water coming down. There's more down there. Even more over here. All of this. Oh, there's a cave spider spawner too. You have all of this like underwater kind of stuff. Even more down there. There's all of this as well. All of this underwater stuff which goes all the way that way. And we have even more, which I only just saw today actually, is over here. And look at this, check this out. If I can... Yeah, check this place out right here. Yeah, as you can see, it is ginormous. I did not expect it to be this big, but with the idea I've got in mind, this is going to be perfect for it. Okay, so the idea is to basically build an underwater citadel here. That's kind of what I've got here. Like an underwater citadel. It's like some ancient like water race. Like I'm just gonna just say merfolk basically for now. And yeah, so that's kind of the idea. And in terms of like the little bit of lore around it is that, you know, these people they really don't like the land dwellers on the surface. So they're basically, if you think about it, they're kind of like at war with the surface people and all that. And they've got like this giant like underwater citadel here, which is where like their main, I suppose their main place is, their main place of residence is. So we've got that, and most of the people, most of the underwater people, yeah, since they have a distaste, they want to like, you know, just want to wipe out like the land people because, you know, they pollute their waters and kill the marine life and all that stuff. And, you know, they're basically just getting, well, I wouldn't say revenge, but they're wanting to get revenge and all that stuff. But yeah, this is going to be like their main place, the main place of operations basically. Yeah, that's the place that I've got in mind, and I'm quite excited. I haven't really kind of done something underwater-ish before. Not to mention, I haven't mentioned yet, I'm going for a more organic-y kind of underwater citadel-based thing. So not like an Atlantis, more organic. So different kind of seashells and all that. It might have one which is like a clam and kind of opens up a bit, or ones which are like one of those little cone shells, or like a mussel or something like that. That's kind of the idea I have, and I'm really excited for it, but at the same time, it's going to be quite the experience and quite ambitious, I think. But as you can see, I've been gathering a lot of materials, and I haven't even got like the full load yet. I've got like all this wool here because I do have some ideas for it, for like something that kind of relates to it. I've also got like, yeah, basically stacks of this warped wart block. This with like blue terracotta, oxidized copper, the warped, like the stripped version of the warped stems and like the warped planks and all that. There's still like a few things I still need to get, like prismarine, for example. I need to find an ocean monument, and yeah, I have to basically light up that entire cave network, which it's going to be fun, let's say the least. But it's going to be exciting regardless. And even more exciting, we have some neighbors. Yes, I've moved in with these lovely people. They are JJ and Wild, who are also Aussie. They're great people. And we did a little collab thing, as I mentioned, with a little something. But yes, they are my neighbors, and they've got like a couple little medieval houses set up over here, which are very nice, by the way. So now we're gonna duck back over at like spawn area, because we need to tame a donkey. I also forgot to mention that I tamed a parrot. Yes. Little parrot boy. So we're going to try and find a donkey around here. I have seen a couple when I've visited these parts, but I'm trying to figure out... Ah, here's one. He's a donkey. Hello, Mr. Donkey. Would you like to be friends? No? Oh, hey, there we go. He wanted to be friends. So now we have a donkey, and hopefully make our lives easier with going around places and all that. But yes. And good thing is, we got plenty of name tags too, so we can always name him quite easily. And the parrot too. So, we have our names. We have Wonka the donkey. I couldn't really figure out any other names, so I called him Wonka. Hopefully you're satisfied with that. He seems satisfied, indeed. And we have Chip. Chip is a parrot from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's Mr. Cotton's parrot. He's liking that. So we have those two guys done, and they're both named, and it could be like pirates. Arr. Yeah, so that's so nice. But I'm gonna probably potentially do some more work on the tavern a bit and try and get it done. And I'll come back with hopefully some more progress. Good news, the place is done. The tavern is all finished and completed. And it's looking a lot nicer now with some of the... Well, I think some of the stuff, with some of the decorations and stuff like that, it's quite nice, I reckon. So, yeah, we got like a few barrels and stuff at the front. I named it the Bowlinn. Yes, and I got these armor stands out here, and I got them with some leather armor and all that cool stuff, and had to sacrifice myself twice to get these heads, but a small price to pay for salvation. Yeah, so we got like some of these custom heads. They were like some pirate ghosts. This is kind of the vibe I was going for, like, because it's meant to be like a pirate tavern. It's gonna have like some pirate ghosts and stuff like that. Like a ghost pirate by Toasti, and that one's by NikaRiddle. That's the designs I got, but I think I'll put them in the description, so I don't know, just so you guys can check them out and whatnot. We have I suppose like a musician, what do you call it? A busker maybe, inside the tavern, you know, playing some music. That's meant to be a drum. It's kind of nice, and yeah, it's just like a horse head with grey leather armor. But we have a little spot for Chip over here on like a little mug or something. And I also put this like sunset kind of like painting canvas thing here. I wanted to do something other than a painting because you can get a lot more creative with these. And it's like the main design here was by Kattiethecheetah. Yes. And I basically just copied that design over to these two, but just removed the orange sun. So it's like a sunset basically over the water. So I figured it was kind of nice because, you know, pirate vibes of the oceans and stuff like that. And I got a pufferfish head. This is the thing I was wanting here. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. You look at it and he's just staring at you menacingly. Come take a drink. It's a little mascot thing, which I like. It's quite cool. But yeah, I did also get like a couple of achievements whilst I was doing that too. I also did this cool trick thing where it's like little racks and they're meant to be kind of sitting on top of like a rack, basically, all these different foods and potions and stuff like that. And likewise, these are all armor stands. They're just all invisible. You put a stick on it and obviously you orient it so it looks like they're a rack. I labeled these rooms. So you got, like, as you can see, just, you know, some simple decoration kind of stuff. Some candles, lights, whatnot. Some chests. Maybe a pot plant with some flowers and stuff like that. And if we go upstairs, it's basically the same, other than just a bigger room. More beds and stuff like that. Same with this room, just like more kind of stuff in it, basically. And then in here, I've got, so we have this space, which was the cartography kind of area. Got like some bookshelves here too, some plants, well, bushes, I should say. And then like another banner of like a mountain and the sun, basically. And then the final room here, just like same, likewise, a lot of like stuff here. Bit bigger than normal. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna put something in there. There we go. That makes it a bit more complete in this room. So now you can sleep with my face watching you. One more thing as well. I managed to get this this skull and crossbones, kind of like a captain look for like a banner design for here. So now that's like properly complete. I spent so much time trying to get a wither skull because I didn't have looting on my sword, and I finally got one. I went back there, I almost died, and I didn't realize that you only need one skull to make the banner pattern, and then it like repeats, like it doesn't get consumed. I didn't realize that, so a little bit of a facepalm moment there, but we got that done. It was basically a design based off Eyecraftmc. It's basically the same, except one step is missing, and I just made sure that it was like a blue and black, kind of the dark blue and black gradient, so it matches with these two. It's faded a bit, but I feel like it would probably make sense, like that it's not meant to be like picture perfect kind of thing. It's meant to look a little bit worn for a banner, so to speak. So I think for now, this place is done. Like, there's definitely some improvements to make, but like I'm kind of happy with the overall outcome of it. It's just really the first kind of roof thing, this rounded bit with the jungle slabs. That's the one thing I'm not really happy with, the major thing. But anyways, we can always come back to it, add some more armor stands and like characters and stuff like that if decide to. We'll basically turn our attention to getting started on our mega base, which, yeah, I'm quite excited to getting started with it. That will be it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. So take care and have a good day.